It's Mike again, and this is the fourth update on our live BD update series. Now, I want to start with a really important message when sales pitching and doing any kind of client-facing work when you're actually out there in the field. It doesn't form part of your 20 minutes a day. So I'm dressed like this because directly after this broadcast, I'm going uptown to do a 2-hour workshop, which is classed as a formal meeting, but it could well turn into a pitch. Now, I've prepared for this, spent a lot of time actually putting an idea of an approach, I suppose, that I'm going to take. Also created a small presentation as well. And so all of that falls outside of your 20 minutes, because it would take me several weeks to do that. Because I reckon today, in terms of time, in terms of getting up to town and doing the workshop and so on, is at least 3/4 of a day. So I couldn't do that in 20 minutes. So anytime you do something which, well, reaches out to your clients, then it doesn't count if it's not part of your 20 minutes. Okay, right. So yesterday I had a meeting with the MD and the finance director of a company that's got a software product to sell, and it went okay. You know, got to move forward. It's in a long process that we're going through to build a relationship. But what I did this morning, and this is something again I would urge you to do, is I updated the serum records with the salient parts of that meeting, particularly around any actions that I had or anything that was interesting would have any bearing on that deal going through. I also sent an email off to both recipients, both members of the meeting, because I think it's really important to always do that, like a follow-up. And just spell out, well, look, this is what I agreed to do, and I agreed to send a link over to a website which I sent over. You're going to do this, and then I also put a backstop in there. So if control of the next contact isn't down to me, and that's the case because these guys want to drive it, which is perfectly okay by me, then I also put a backstop in. So just put in there, if I haven't heard from you in September, I'll give you a call for an update. And you should always do that, because otherwise you've lost control of that relationship, which is not the situation that you want to be in. And then again, I made some records on CRM that I'd actually done that. So just to round up from today, this is really important. Any kind of prep work that you do for a pitch or a formal meeting doesn't come under your 20 minutes a day. Added to that, when you've been to a meeting, it's very important to put that information onto CRM. Oh, and one of the guys in the meeting I wasn't connected to on LinkedIn, so I invited him. He's just accepted. So a bit later on today, I'll also be updating CRM with those details. Okay, so tomorrow is the last of our days, okay, last of our live updates, and I'll be doing a little roundup, but also there's something really important I'll be working on. It's something I think that you'll work on as well in your BD activities. So until tomorrow, wish me luck. So I'll go uptown, knock 'em dead, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.